This is an example of an application problem where you can use something as simple as a slope formula to answer the questions that you need answered. So for example, in this example, we're just trying to calculate the height of a candle at different times. It's given that the height of the candle in centimeters is a linear function, so changes like a line. And the graph of that linear function is given to you. It's also given that the slope of this linear function is negative 0.32. If we suppose that the height of the candle after 19 hours is 14.6 centimeters, what is the height of the candle after 11 hours? There are multiple ways to do this problem, but I will show you, in my opinion, the easiest way without actually doing iterative guessing. We're going to start with the slope formula. M equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Now, the slope for our line is given in the problem. It's right here, and the slope is negative 0.32. Also, we need some points in order to be able to use the formula above. The points on this line, the first one is given to us, and it's 19 and then 14.6. And then the second point, well, we have only half of it. It says after 11 hours. So the horizontal axis, the x-axis essentially, will be 11. And the y-coordinate is not known. So I'm going to just label it as y2. So this would be your x1, this would be your y1, this would be your x2, and then y2. Y2 is the only unknown on all of these, so we should be able to calculate it. Let's go ahead and plug in values into this formula. So we have m, which is negative 0.32. We have y2, which is unknown. We have y1, which is 14.6. And then on the bottom in the denominator, we have 11 for x2 and 19 for x1. Now, on the left-hand side, I'm just going to rewrite 0.32. We cannot do much with the numerator because we have an unknown in it, so we'll just rewrite the numerator. In the denominator, 11 minus 19 is negative 8. Now, from this point, you don't want the denominator is just a number. You don't want it to be in the denominator. So you have to clear the denominator. We do that by multiplying both sides by the denominator. So it's negative 0.32 times negative 8. And then y2 minus 14.6 divided by negative 8, and then times negative 8. So essentially, this negative 8 and this negative 8 cancel each other out, and you clear that fraction. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Negative 0.32 times negative 8, that is a positive number. That's 2.56. And y2 minus 14.6. And from here, all you need to do is just add 14.6 to both sides. 2.56 plus 14.6 equals y2. We'll go ahead and add that. That's 17.16 centimeters because that was the height of the candle. Let's go ahead and look at one more example. On this one, we're calculating the weight of an airplane. And again, we have a slope that's given, and we have a couple of things that we can grab from either the graph or from the description of the word problem. We're trying to calculate the weight of the plane when we reduce the amount of fuel on board. So let's go ahead and break this down. So we have a slope of 5.7, and we also need points. The points on this line, the first one we have with 48 gallons of fuel, the airplane has a weight of 2,312 pounds. The amount of fuel is your horizontal axis, so it's going to go in as an x coordinate, 48. And then the weight of the airplane is the vertical axis, so it's going to go into the y coordinate, 2312. That's the first point. And the second point, 15 gallons of fuel, so 15 goes in for X, and then Y2 again goes in for the unknown amount, for the unknown weight of the airplane. And then we can go ahead and use the slope formula. Again, I'm going to rewrite it. M equals Y2 minus Y1 divided by X2 minus X1. Y2 is already labeled. This is X2, this is Y1, and this is X1. So let's go ahead and put all of these numbers in. So the slope is 5.7. So 5.7 equals Y2 is my unknown minus Y1 is 2312 divided by X2 is 15, X1 is 48. Okay, 5.7 equals not much you can do with the numerator, so just rewrite that. In the denominator, 15 minus 48 is negative 33. And just like before, we're going to multiply both sides by negative 33 to get rid of the denominator. I'm not going to put it down this time. 5.7 times negative 33 is negative 188.1. Y2 minus 2312. And then all you have to do is add 2,312 to both sides. So negative 188.1 plus 2312 equals Y2. And go ahead and add it together. This is 2,123.9. This is in pounds because it's the weight of an airplane with 15 gallons of fuel.